Hello, welcome to the Konverse platform. Today we're going to go through some examples of how our clients typically utilize Konverse. We're going to talk about different ways people use Konverse to communicate, access training, go through things like task management, policy management, and even utilize things like a help desk. So to start, we'll go through a quick layout of what Konverse looks like. Here on the left is going to be your navigation bar. So those different categories of communication I just spoke about, that's where these are going to live. These are completely customizable to each individual client. What the categories are called and what exists underneath them will be completely customized and branded to you and your team. Here in the middle is going to be a news feed. This news feed is going to have the most recent posts that this particular user has access to. It's going to have things highlighted that they've been assigned, like training or tickets or tasks. And then by clicking on an individual post, it's going to bring that content over here on the right for the individual user to take a look at. News and announcements. So this is the way for individuals within an organization to push information out to their entire organization. It can be things like vaccines are being put out, or hey, our organization has been voted #1 in the United States, or saying happy 4th of July to everybody. These are different pieces of content that can be pushed out that you want your entire coordinated organization to see as leadership. You're able to see who's viewed this content and who still needs to view it. And then if it's something you need to push out to users for them to see again, you can click this button here, and your organization or your folks are going to get another push notification or email notification to their phones and or email, letting them know we want to take a look at this piece of content. You also have the ability to comment back and forth and have conversations they can like or dislike these comments here. They can also decide if they want to subscribe to notifications to this room so that everyone who clicks on this subscribe button, they're going to see every single post that gets created in here, and they're going to get a notification about that. Events. We'll move on to events. The event calendars here can be set up by team, by location, by organization. You can have multiple calendars, or you can have one overarching calendar for the entire organization. The way these calendars work are you can create events that are either standing events, so for example, a holiday office closing today, that kind of thing. Someone just needs to push out and let the organization know, or that can be RSVP events, so events that you want your folks to be able to say, hey, I'm attending, hey, I'm not attending. Again, the leadership is going to be able to see who said that they're attending an event, who said that they're not attending an event, and those folks that haven't responded, you have the ability to reach out and send them notifications as well. This list is available, they have an event. So you've had the ability to go in and check who's attending and who hasn't attended. So you can go in and say, hey, Alex said they're going to show up, so we're going to check that they attended. Hey, Fiona didn't respond to us and didn't show up, so they're actually going to get a not attending so they don't get credit for this event, and this data is exportable as well. Even individual users can push this information out to their personal Google, Outlook, or whatever they want to, so that event will show up both on their Konverse calendar and on their personal calendar. Celebrate. Konverse provides employees and organizations with diverse ways to reach out and communicate with each other. So we can create rooms that celebrate top performers or top awards, any kind of award that the organization at large has gotten. Or if you want to celebrate specific employees, we can create rooms like employee spotlight rooms, where special announcements can be made, tagging individual employees, letting them know that, hey, they did a good job, hey, they went above and beyond, giving that employee a special shout out within the organization. We can also do things where leadership can push out information specific to their organization, letting their folks know what's going on within the platform. Training. We also have training and learning management within the system as well, so you can create different training tracks. The way the training works is you complete step 1 before you move to step 2, before you move to step 3, etc. You can have training tracks for new hires, training tracks for managers, training tracks for ongoing training, or anything that pops up throughout the year. The key thing is that the employees are only going to have access to and be able to see the training that they are assigned to. The admin or whoever was monitoring this training is going to be able to see the progress of each of the learners that they have enrolled. They can drill down to see specifically what lessons have been completed and who hasn't. That data is all exportable. The individual training can be anything from watch this video from start to finish, to comment on what you think about this video, to submit this paperwork, or take a look at this document and tell us what you think about it. You can easily set these up. They're very flexible on how you want that to be done. Create groups. Konverse also has the ability for users to create groups of rooms that they want that are most frequently used. So it can be something like putting a hotkey to that news and announcements that we talked about, where they can just quickly click on that and be taken to there. Or it can be something more robust. So this entire company communications room, we can create a collection of rooms here. The employee has the ability to go in here and see all these rooms that are under this list and have a different format and tab format where they can easily see the different type of rooms that they want to take a look at. Click on that and can be taken directly into that room. And these can be set up customized by the user. It can be customized by the organization and set in stone so that the user doesn't have the ability to change or edit these works. One-stop shop. Konverse also functions as a one-stop shop for your employees, so giving them access to everything they need to do their job in a given day. If that's something like giving them access to their timekeeping system, we can plug that directly into the system and integrate it directly. We can also build out custom tools for the organization within the platform. So for example, we can tie into a point of sale system to create a dashboard like this where a sales manager can come in and see, hey, what did we sell last week, today? What we have sold over the last month. What did we sell compared to this week last year? That can all be at the click of a button here, built into the system. We can also differentiate that by location. So we have a customer development side of the house that can build all these tools out on a per-case basis for our clients. Messaging. The platform also has the ability to have one-on-one messaging or group messaging and instant messaging within the platform. So you can have point-in-time conversations with your colleagues. If you have a team of folks working together, we can create a team conversation for that group. If it's a front office team, whatever that may be, if people want to have those conversations, we can create those here. And anybody can chat with anybody within the platform. Affinity Group. We can also create business resource groups or employee resource groups within the platform. We can create these conversations directed around specific topics. So if it's something like a women's business council, a group that's dedicated to reinitiatives, or a group that is dedicated to veterans in business, helping that group of folks develop professionally and personally, giving designated spaces for those conversations is something that Konverse can do very quickly and very easily. Help desk. We also have the ability to have help desk functionality within the platform. So that can be something like IT issues. For our hospitality clients, it can be something like issues with guest rooms or guest issues that employees are submitting. Essentially, the way this works is our tickets get submitted to a team or to individuals. The employee who submitted is able to track where that ticket is in progress, and the admin folks and the leadership of the organization have the ability to come in and say how many tickets have been created and completed over the past 7 days, who's getting assigned those tickets, what category those tickets are being put under, and the ability to search for directly the type of information they need to see within those tickets that have been created. Storage. Konverse has the ability to function as a legacy intranet. So we are a place where you can store documents, videos, and images, and we can segment these by folder. So employees very easily can search and find any kind of documents relating to the benefits. They can go in and take a look at that documentation, and then if needed, download that document to the personal device or preview the document here within the organization or within the platform itself. We can do the same thing with videos. We can segment those by folders and then make them very easily searchable and viewable by your employees. Tasks. Another thing that the Konverse platform can do is monitor tasks for your employees. So it gives management the ability to push tasks out to their teams and for the team members to come in and see at the start of their day. What task do I have to get completed today? Well, management has the ability to track how those tasks are being completed throughout the day. The leadership has the ability to come in and see what specific tasks have been pushed out or that they have pushed out and who they've been assigned to and where they are as far as being completed. The individual employee has the ability to come in and say, hey, what is my individual task? What does that task entail? And then where am I as far as completing that? Once I've completed it, I can just quickly submit or complete it, and that'll submit it to my leadership to let them know that this has been completed. If my task requires me to submit any kind of further validation like pictures, images, videos, or documents, I can do that very easily. Just by clicking on this, select drop files here or drop files here, I can upload that directly from my phone using the mobile app. So if I need to take a video directly from my phone and upload that to the platform, I can do that just from my mobile app. Thank you for taking some time today to get a quick overview of what the Konverse platform can offer. If you're interested in learning more about what Konverse can do for you and your team, please don't hesitate to reach out through our website or request more information. We look forward to speaking with you and hope that your time with Konverse today has been worthwhile.